Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Beaman, you pointed to your experience in the beverage business as part of your qualification to serve with the TVA. I want to ask you about a different experience that gives me great concern, and it was your experience in writing this letter. This is December 2020 letter. You signed that falsely and dangerously stated, quote, "There is no doubt President Donald J. Trump is the lawful winner of the presidential election." This was in 2020. Joe Biden is not president-elect. The letter goes on to ask battleground state legislatures to appoint false electors and ask Congress to, quote, "reject any competing slates in favor of Vice President Biden from these states." Less than a month after this letter was published, I was at the Capitol when insurrectionists attacked this building to try to overturn that election. So let me ask you, Mr. Beaman, do you still believe that Joe Biden was not the lawful president after the 2020 election?
At this point, I do not.
You do not believe he was, or you do not believe what you stated in your letter?
No, I'm sorry. Let me clarify. At this point, I do not still believe that Joe Biden was not properly elected.
So you acknowledge that he was properly elected in 2020?
Yes, I do.
And tell me what accounted for your change of view from then to now.
Because I've gathered more information and more facts.
And what about that information or facts did you gather that changed your view?
Well, I've gained enough trust in the electoral process that I realized that it was a fair election.
And in terms of what happened on January 6th and the attack on this building, are you prepared to denounce those that tried to overturn the election on January 6th?
I think it was anybody that was trying to overturn the election through any sort of violence like that is way off base.
I appreciate your saying that. It'll be obviously necessary, if you were to get this position, that you can be counted on to swear and fulfill your oath to uphold the Constitution, and one of the most basic precepts of which is to respect our electoral process. I think you've been asked about this before, but I want to underscore the importance and ask you again about TVA's public character. I think it has served the region extremely well and has been a great model. Are you committed to maintaining that public model, or would you entertain privatizing any portion of TVA?
Senator, I appreciate your question, and I share your concern, and I'm happy to tell you that I believe TVA is uniquely appropriate as a public utility. It can serve best its mission as a public utility.
So you would oppose efforts at any privatization of TVA or its components?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Weaver, I enjoyed having a chance to meet with you in the office and appreciate your experience. Share a few of your thoughts, if you would, on what role you think nuclear power will play in supplying some of these new data centers, what particular challenges lie ahead of us, and how you see your role on the commission.
Thank you for meeting with me yesterday, Senator. I appreciated that time. The data centers, NRC's role in all of this, I would like to see us have a large nuclear fleet, but that's not my job. My job is to make sure what fleet we do have is safe. So in terms of SMRs for data centers or any other reactors for data centers, my role on the commission would be to ensure the commission is ready, willing and able to timely review and render a safety decision in a timely manner on whatever applications we receive. We're not to select one technology over the other, and so I would seek to have resources that would allow us to do that.
And you know, I think nuclear power is going to be an important piece of our overall energy supply. And if there are new modular reactors that make sense, then we should move forward with them. can you give us the confidence that should you review a new design and decide that the safety was in question, you're prepared to vote against it, and even if it might cost you your position?
Absolutely, Senator.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.